What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode on The Point. So, we all are lazy fucks. I want to start off. We have a lot of time in our hands for some weird reason. We watch a lot of TV. So, for this episode, I want to talk about our top 3 favorite episodes. Or not episodes, shows, I should say.
Shows, yeah.
But if you want to touch on an episode within that show, just please don't drag it on. Don't tell us the whole episode, Mark.
Episode 1, a friend.
So yeah, Mark, let's start it off. So let's help our viewers know a little bit more about us. So let's talk about our top 3.
My top 3 TV shows. Number 3 is Love, created by Judd Apatow. It's on Netflix. There's 3 seasons. If you haven't watched it, it's amazing. It's funny. It's awkward, which I love awkward comedy. Very well written. Number 2, the all-timer, The Office. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we're going to hear that a lot, but The Office is obviously great. It's amazing. Steve Carell, John Krasinski, Rainn Wilson.
What's your favorite episode?
Favorite episode would be Love Boat, season 2. I think it's episode 11 or 12. It might even be 8, but it's when they're all on the ship.
The Booze Cruise.
The Booze Cruise.
Yeah.
So a buddy of mine in high school, we used to always tell each other the Steve Carell to John Krasinski, engaged, ain't married.
Yeah.
Don't give up. We used to say that as we were trying to date girls with boyfriends. It worked for both of us. And then we're both single now. Anyways, yeah, life. But yeah, and then my favorite TV show all time will always be How I Met Your Mother. I know it ended terribly. There was no right way to end it, I guess. I mean, there is a right way. There is a right way.
You don't
to
kill
end
the
it.
mom.
I mean, come on, who didn't want to kill the mom?
Oh, she was
No, I'm
perfect,
kidding.
man.
She was awesome.
She was pretty.
Yeah, but I found Ted Mosby very quotable, and I just love the show. I will always love everything about it. So that's always going to be my number 1. How I Met Your Mother.
Cool.
So my top 3 shows, I'm going to pick an anime for number 3.
Okay.
Of course, the anime that I'm going to speak on is Dragon Ball Z in every iteration. Just a huge fan. It's well done throughout, minus GT. GT's okay. But Super is excellent. Dragon Ball Z is excellent.
You did that to me on purpose, you asshole.
Dragon Ball Kai is even greater. And, of course, the original Dragon Ball series. Just phenomenal. And that's what I grew up watching.
Mm-hmm.
My number 2, I will have to agree, Office. It's a show I can rewatch every single day, from episode 1 all the way to the finale.
What's your favorite episode?
See, that is hard. I was trying to think about that, but the one I will say this: the one that hooked me, that really got me watching it, because I passed through it a few times and it was just it was to me. The episode that really got me was it was in season 1, I believe. When they're challenging, season. No, yeah, I know that they're challenging the warehouse crew to a basketball game.
Oh, that's a good one.
And Michael was just horrible.
I think you mean the GOAT of basketball.
Yeah,
I love his confidence at choosing Stanley.
Right, that's what I was gonna touch on.
Hey man,
he made
I would
sure
have
to
Stanley
pick Stanley. And Stanley was dribbling like that with his back. And the funniest thing is that I have a friend that plays just like that, and I've done the same
His
thing.
name is Joey.
I use
Our
bias
producer.
to pick up this guy to play basketball with me, and I'll admit it. I use bias, racial bias, and
So he was a white guy.
no, I was completely mistaken. He was damn near Stanley.
Aw.
But yeah, that show was phenomenal. That episode is what actually hooked me in and got me into to watch it.
You know, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just before
No.
we leave the office, because the office isn't on my list.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not.
How dare you?
You better not say
Joseph.
Parks and Rec.
No, Joseph. Oh my god,
Oh
he's
my
so
gosh.
obsessed with Scott's Tots.
Oh,
That's
Yes.
the,
The worst
cringy.
episode.
That's
That
the
is the- yes,
cringiest
it is.
episode.
and he puts it on. We will drink any given night. We drink, and Joseph will find a way around 2 a.m. when we're all nice and drunk and happy. He gets the TV remote and puts on Scott's Tots like an asshole. He ruins our night every single
that one is
time.
absolutely cringeworthy. It is
he
so hard
tries
for me to
to
watch
shove that episode down our throats every single time. That is my least favorite episode of The Office because it just tries to cram it into our system every
Yeah.
single time. It's
Hey,
terrible.
Mr. Scott, what you gonna do?
Every time I
what
just
you
go
gonna
like
do?
this,
Make
and
our
it's like,
dreams come
"Oh."
true.
Yeah.
That's how you know you've watched it a lot.
Yes,
Golly.
God, yeah, no, we have a lot of drunken nights.
So
Then you know,
back to my list. My number one, easily, Big Bang Theory.
oh, okay.
Like, I stumbled across this show with my wife while we were partaking in extracurriculars. I won't delve into
What's that?
details. I won't delve into details, but we were just flipping through the channels, and we saw it and was like, this looks all right, and we weren't really that interested in it at the moment. But then we started to pay attention to it. And ever since that day, it's just, we own half the seasons. I haven't gotten around to buying the rest. We've seen almost all of it, save the last 2 seasons. Just haven't had a chance to watch it. But that show is just, my goodness, comedic gold. Absolutely love it. And just a little side note, a little show I want to throw in there just to get mentioned, relatively new, is Superstore.
Oh yeah, Superstore.
Oh,
It's pretty
yeah.
funny. I
It's
like
coming. It's coming, and it is great. So
Yeah,
it's
that
definitely
one's a
something to
good
watch out
one.
for.
That's a good one. I like Community.
it. Community is funny, man.
I haven't seen that.
What? Community's good.
Donald
Is that-
Glover, dude, was badass. Dude.
Yeah.
Is that the one where with Tracy Morgan's in that?
Nope.
No.
That's 30 Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's another great one though. Another great comedic show.
Atlanta.
Atlanta's another great.
Yeah, it's a good
Donald Glover one.
I haven't seen
You
any
haven't
of those.
So you don't have that much time.
No.
Nah,
really.
you're like not nearly as you fucks.
I don't really.
Atlanta's awesome.
Now for you,
Me?
what do you got?
Oh, I love Grey's Anatomy.
All
Nah,
right.
I'm just playing.
You're gonna be one
No,
I only like the musical episodes.
I actually really enjoy Lucifer on Netflix
Yeah.
as my number 3.
Mm.
It's pretty good. It honestly, I'm not gonna say I'm like super religious or anything, but I do find myself, being a person that believes in, more existing than that. But it's a little weird to side with the devil, and it makes you like it really draws you in. So I really like that show. It's on its final season. So me and Nico are a little sad about that, but it's honestly a really good show. I don't know. I think you've seen some, right?
I have not seen any, but my ex-girlfriend watched it.
Oh,
Don't you hate when a show is on its final season and you know it, so you just try to avoid watching it because you don't want it to end, and as long as you don't watch it, it doesn't end for you, right?
I don't know.
I have no
about
idea
that,
what you're talking
man.
about. I never think about it like that.
Oh, well, that's what I do.
You're insane.
Then my number 2, it's probably gonna be a show that not a lot of people watch. Actually, no. Showtime has a nice following. Shameless.
Oh, Shameless is awesome.
I don't know if y'all have seen Shameless. You seen
Yeah,
Shameless?
I've watched it at your house.
Oh yeah, man. Shameless is, God, that's so good.
It's awesome.
The best. It's one of the best shows. I was a little sad that Fiona left,
Yeah.
and that really hurt
It's a
me.
great raunchy comedic show.
Yes, you got to check it out.
It's on
Honestly.
Netflix. I just
It's on
haven't watched
Netflix
it.
now.
Dude.
Yes.
Are
What
they
is
hour-
it? Season 9?
Yeah, now it is.
It's season
Are they
Dude, it's
hour long
awesome.
or
It's,
30 minutes?
It's an hour. Or
It's
it's
an
like
hour.
45.
45.
Hour. Yeah.
45 minutes.
Hey man, trust me, you'll get into it.
It's hard for me to watch.
It was kind of
now.
like The Office. It started first in what is it, the UK?
Yeah.
And then they
Brought it over.
it over. A lot of people with that whole fear that Americans were gonna mess up the show, but it's actually really.
Well, The Office turned out better
Really?
in the U.S. than it did
It
in the
will.
UK. It did.
Nah, I don't know.
It did.
I just don't want to upset our UK viewers. All 2 of them.
It did.
I'm sorry, UK.
And then my number 1, man, I could go forever on this. I'm always
I already
posting
know
about
what you're
it
going with.
on Instagram. It's House MD. That's a great
It
show,
was a really
man.
good
That's
show.
a great
It really
show. Man, I've rewatched that whole series like 3-4 times. And that's not a short one to fucking rewatch. You know what I mean? There's 8 seasons. It's pretty damn good.
I've never finished it.
Oh,
I've never watched it.
spoiler alert. James Wilson dies at the end.
I don't know who that is.
That's House's best friend.
Oh, you fucking bastard!
Yeah, true story, bro. Don't watch it. It breaks your heart.
Yeah, because you fucking spoiled it.
Yeah, I said spoiler alert.
My wife.
He said
is-
spoiler alert, and then like just say it right after. It didn't give
Yeah,
me
you
time.
didn't give me a chance to plug my ears.
Also,
nothing.
Spider-Man dies in the Marvel movie.
You bitch! That's why they took him out of the cinematic universe.
This will be Axel's final run on the show. We will have a replacement next week. Joseph, we're looking at you.
Oh, I have this before we end this.
Fuck.
Before we end this, I don't know what it is. So I don't like doing this to the general audience. I don't go on Facebook, but I do like ruining movies for certain
You
people.
son of a.
For certain people,
I
don't
just
know
want to
that-
point this out real quick. Hold on. On my birthday, my 20th birthday, I went to go see Axel in the morning because of me being a friend. Like, Axel doesn't come see me on my birthday. I went to go see Axel on my birthday. And right after that, I was going to go watch Avengers Infinity War.
Oh,
I go up, see Axel, I was like, hey man, come here real quick. And he comes, gives me a hug. And in my ear, he goes, Spider-Man dies. And then he walks away to go help people at work. I was so hurt. I cried right there at our workplace on my birthday.
It brings me an odd joy. I don't like doing it to. I don't get on Facebook. I'm not like, I don't start sharing things to ruin the whole thing. But there is like certain like people that I'm like, oh, you were so hyped with this.
I think he
I'm gonna
orgasms
take
from
it
it.
away. I'm gonna take that
Oh
away
my
from you.
God.
I am a sick puppy.
You need
Okay?
help.
I
You
do.
need help.
You were Jordan Peele from Slap Ass. Hey man, I just need that one little spoiler.
Oh, that's another show that's underrated, is it not? Key and Peele.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Key
but I
and
mean,
Peele's really
you
good.
know, Dave Chappelle was pretty, or the Chappelle show was pretty great too.
Chappelle Show started the trend.
Yeah, Key and Peele.
I can't get over that. Slap ass.
Slap Ass.
Garcia.
I fuck you, dick. You let me flap your ass. You let me say it. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. So that's gonna wrap up this video. And as always, if you have any comments, let us know actually which one is one of your personal favorite shows. We definitely like to know about those. I want to actually give a shout out to Kevin Ochoa because he's always commenting on our stuff. So keep it coming. And for anybody else, go ahead. I mean, we really do love knowing more about you guys. If you like our videos, go ahead and hit those likes. If you want to keep up with our content, don't forget to subscribe. And we appreciate anybody who's checking us out. Thank you and have a great night.
Thank you.
Peace.